We will stand in the golden city, in the new Jerusalem, and our hopes and all our tears will be no more. We will stand with the host of heaven and cry, holy is the Lamb. We will worship and adore Him evermore. We will stand in the golden city, in the new Jerusalem. All our tears and all our sorrows will be no more. I will stand with the host of heaven and cry, holy is the Lamb. I will worship and adore Him evermore. We'll sing it one more time. We will stand in the golden city, in the new Jerusalem. All our tears and all our sorrows will be no more. We will stand with the host of heaven. We will stand with the host of heaven and cry, holy is the Lamb. I will never forget, years ago, hear me, I had a classmate. This guy was a stickler. I was in secondary school, and this crisis started, and it was so bad. It got to a point where he was in the hospital a night before he would die. Listen to me. My vice principal called me and he said, let's go and visit him. The whole class, we had prepared to go and visit him the next day. And when we got there, I looked at him. I remember holding his hands. They were born triplets. Only one is alive now. I held his hands and I smiled. I told him, don't worry, you will be fine. And every time this guy looks at me, the next thing, he seemed to be distracted with another realm that he was seeing. And then he would smile back at me. And I was looking at him. I was saying, you know that we are going to come and we will see you. And he laughed. And I held his hands. Little did I know that would be the last time in this earth realm. I went back. By the next day they called me and they said my precious brother was gone, but together with him I will stand in the golden city, in the new Jerusalem, when there is no more accident, no sickness, no cancer. I don't know what took the life of your loved ones. I bring you a message of hope. If they died in Christ, they are alive. Even if they did not die in Christ, it is hope for you now to take up the mantle of evangelism and tell yourself, I will preach to the uttermost. This life is vanity, vanity upon vanity. I announce to you, Koinonia, marriage compared to your eternal salvation is vanity. Ministry is vanity. Every other thing is vanity. 5 minutes without breath in your nostril and you appear in that glorious place or a place of torment. 5 minutes, whether in the sick bed or whatever it is. But will you be crying, holy, holy is the Lord? Or will you be languishing? Will you be crying? There are many people who are too busy for God right now. They are too busy for the things of God. They are busy looking for money, busy looking for husband, busy looking for wife, busy looking for open doors in ministry. Can I tell you something, brothers and sisters? If our hope is only in this life, I announce to you again, our hope, we are of all men most miserable. But there is a glorious message, and this is the crux of salvation, that any man that dies in Christ, any man, begin to think of all your loved ones that died in Christ. I want you to know that right from the deathbed there were angels that came to take them. You were only mourning a corpse. The real person went into a place of glory and splendor where there is no more night. Yonder